What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. I've been recently on a roll with more of these personal videos, and I love the feedback that I have been receiving. If you'd like to reference some other videos where I talk about the main platforms I use as a management consultant, to a day in the life, and a video where I share my own thoughts on working from home, I'll link all those in the bio below for you to check out after this one. One thing that I really enjoy doing in my free time is watching YouTube videos like this one, but also reading a little bit. Reading lets you unlock a new and innovative side to you and get creative. Don't you see the books that are on my table in every video and wonder what they are? Reading allows you to become even more creative, motivated, and can apply what you learned in many personal development books. So today, I'll be sharing with you guys the top 5 books that I love to read and even reread sometimes. These books have helped me improve my career as a management consultant, but has impacted me as a person entirely. Before getting started though, please take a second to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. I'm as always seeing more and more viewers, meaning that my content is helping even more and more people. Now, if you want me to answer some of your more specific questions regarding how to get into management consulting, choosing the right firm, resume and cover letter advice, and so much more, then be sure to visit my website, ryanroffey.com, which I've linked in the bio of this video, to make an appointment and speak with me one-on-one. Appointments are filling up, and it's solely based on a first come, first served basis. But with all that said, let's get into today's video. The first book that I'll be sharing with you guys on this list is a book that I've had on my channel for the longest. It's always been sitting here. You've likely seen it in every video on this channel, and it truly helped me out when it came into getting into consulting, particularly the interview process. It's called Steps to Success in Consulting by Jenny Ray LaRue. For those of you who don't know her, Jenny makes videos related to consulting on her channel, Management Consultative, so go show her channel some love as well. This book covers a lot of great topics for those navigating their process from the get-go, like what is management consulting, networking, interviews, and exit opportunities. These topics are all covered in her book, but also my channel, so be sure to check those out if you're interested in learning more. If by any chance Jenny is watching, I just wanted to say thank you for helping me start my career. Your channel and book inspired me to follow in your footsteps, so thanks again for helping me become a management consultant. Now, moving on, one thing that we all love on this channel is money. As we've seen, consulting salaries is a sexy topic, and it's all about the money. So this next book has a pretty catchy title, and its content is actually just as good. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi is a one-stop shop for finances. Reading this book, I learned about the value behind automating your finances, the different types of investing, the value of compound interest, and so many other life hacks that I wish I knew earlier. If I were to recommend only one financial book for you to read, it's Ramit's book, because it really covers everything. Through reading his book, I've learned how to save over 90% of my salary and invest in a way that has doubled my net worth in the last 2 years. If you'd like me to share a video where I go into my finances, be sure to let me know in the comments below. But now that I mentioned automation, there's another book that I need to share with you guys. The 4-Hour Workweek, which I have the ebook of, by Tim Ferriss, is an inspiration to me. Who wouldn't want to work less than 4 hours a week and make millions of dollars potentially? I'm not guaranteeing that you'll make millions by reading this book, but the life lessons and applicability are definitely there. I honestly recommend this book to anyone who is looking for professional or financial freedom, and those that are a bit more entrepreneurial. Again, these lessons and morals are what you should be striving to apply from this book, and I guarantee you'll go a long way after reading this. The next book I'll be sharing with you guys is a book that really kickstarted my career on the right foot, making sure that I get along with my coworkers, impress my manager, and do well professionally. The Great Employee Handbook by Quinn Studer is a book that you don't want to miss reading. If you're straight out of college, then this book is an absolute must, regardless of your profession. For recent grads, working is a different animal. You don't have midterms, but you still have deadlines. You still have to work in a group, but you're doing so individually. The ways Quinn shares his insight is very powerful and a guaranteed read for anyone who is watching this. I read this book before starting my career as a management consultant and noticed so many situations that he mentioned throughout the book that had a bell going off in my head like, I read that before and I know how to react in this situation. But if you're wanting to be an okay or good employee, then there's no need to read it. But if you want to be a great employee, then you know what to do. The last book that I'd like to share with you guys is a book that I've read 5, maybe even 6 times and learned something new every single time. It's applicable to everyone at every age, regardless of where you live, your profession, your goals in life, or anything at all, and is probably the best book I've read in my entire life. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey covers a range of topics that will pique your interest. What I like about this book is that it provides a checklist for you to follow along at the end of every chapter. Without taking action plans, what's the point of even reading? That's why Stephen's got you covered. Learning the differences about being independent versus interdependent, synergies in life, my consulting side got really turned on when I heard that word in this book, and sharpening the saw were some of my favorite concepts that I'm even willing to make another video where I share these. So if you are interested, then just leave a comment in the bio below. But as you can see, each of these books share something different. Some aid in personal development, others talk about financial freedom, and others guide your professional career. Regardless, remember that knowledge is power, and by reading these books, you will have learned so much through each of these life lessons that are being shared. Now, you might have watched this video and thought, Ryan, thanks for sharing, but what do any of these books really have to do with consulting? And that's honestly a fair question. I'll answer you by using a phrase coined by Warren Buffett, saying, the more you learn, the more you earn. Each of these books teach something unique, as I've mentioned. Each of these lessons will help in your daily life, professionally and personally. And while they may not directly relate to being a management consultant, the applied principles shed insight and application to the profession itself. So in a way, I hope that makes sense and answers your question. But with all that being said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. If you found another book helpful or interesting that you'd like to share, then comment in the bio below for others to read. Maybe I'll even take a look at it too later. If you'd like more specialized guidance and mentorship when it comes to getting into consulting, I've helped over 100 people get into top firms around America and India, like the MBB and Big Four, so be sure to visit my website, ryanrafi.com, and schedule a one-on-one appointment. I've left promo codes in the bio below for you to reference as well. As always, thanks. Till next time.